Alright, welcome everybody and welcome back to the second preview for today, which will be with Undying, new hero added to the test client, and tomorrow he'll be added to the normal client, so we'll be playing him tomorrow. But right now this is only preview of his looks and spells and flies. So as you can see, this is the skin. He's like a zombie, rotten type of a zombie. And the flies are, by the way, following him, so that's very cute of them. So that is it. I like this, the avatar, how it's moving, the graveyard behind him, the moon. This looks even better than what it is in a game. So I guess let's start with this first spell, which is DK, which is area effect, kind of a nuke and kind of a steal over one statistic, which is strange. So it's gonna steal strange from this area of everybody, and it's gonna add the strange to you. Every additional target, okay, so I'm gonna do this, is gonna add that for strange. That's not changing. Only thing changing is the damage and the duration if you level this spell up. So radius is 300. It's pretty huge. So if there's a dual lane, you can usually target both of these guys. Okay. So right now it's a 594 and 1518. Okay, 1594 and 1518. 94 and 1518. It basically changed, as you can see. So I stole for strange. It doesn't have a limit, by the way. So this is on level 4. So you have 4 seconds cooldown. The damage is higher, and the duration of that it applies the strange, as you can see, that's his hands and these things are kind of even more rotten, if it's possible. It stays there. So right now that's only from one guy, but as I said, okay, if there's a team fight and you're gonna do that, 1594. Look at that. That was 300 HPs. So it's huge. You do it multiple times, you will heal yourself, you will get strange up, and it's awesome. It's really good in the beginning. It's a great thing to level up in the beginning, so definitely go for that, alright? And there's even a little effect, as I can see. He's definitely getting bigger, which means I'm kind of gonna do this. Hopefully I'm not gonna glitch the game. Okay, let's see how far I'll go. It looks like there's no limitation of the strange, but of the looks it is. So this is, I think, the maximum that he can go for. Of course, it's only on the what the fuck moment, so... Oh, sorry, what the fuck mode. It's pretty fucking cool, though. Huge zombie here. That'd be pretty scary to actually stand against. Alright, that will be it. I glitched the game enough, I think. But this, how he's huge, that looks very cool. That was not really happening in Dota 1, so this is kind of a new effect for him, that he's getting bigger by the strange, which kind of makes sense. So let's go with the second spell. It's a Soul Rip. And I'm gonna call my ally, Ryan here. I'm gonna level him up though, so he can survive a few things. Actually, I'm idiot, sorry about that. There we go. So this spell, okay, is used around creeps mostly, so we are gonna be going to the line. Because this is most effective around multiple creeps. Enemy allies doesn't mean anything, so more units are in this area, the better spell is, okay? So right now, so what it does actually, damage or heal per unit is 25, of course, so that's why I'm saying more units, more damage. There's limitation, of course. So let's say I'm gonna level it up, which you should. I'm definitely doing that every single time. So there's a 20 unit limitation, which is usually the line, okay, with 2 heroes, 2 ally heroes, 2 enemy heroes, and the creep wave. So what it does, it's damaging, of course, as I said, the enemy heroes, or creeps, but usually when it casts on enemy heroes, if you are not stupid, or it's healing your allies, okay? So I'm gonna do ulti, like this. So right now there's a lot of creeps, so look at that. That healed humongous amount of HPs, alright? And the cooldown on this is 10 seconds on level 4. So you can kind of understand like how much it does, how much it heals. And the damage is insane also. Like right now he has, in the beginning of course, right now it's, you know, we are level 25s, all of us, so it's not really showing you the true potential, but in the beginning you can wipe people off with a simple combo like this. It's gonna do so much damage. As you can see, he's level 25 and that spell is still useful. The heal is still good, still awesome, so those are the two things that you're gonna level up in the beginning. This for the strange gain and lowering their HPs, and casting this. That's the effect, like taking from every single unit or of that area. So that is it for those two things. Those are usually the things that you want to level up in the beginning, okay? Cool. The other thing that is kind of like a mid-game pushing, anti-pushing thing, even through the late game, it's pretty useful, even though it can be killed. It's a tombstone, okay? It's gonna create a tombstone where you wanna cast it, okay? So I think it even destroys trees. So if you wanna like get your way around, like you are stuck, you can cast it like this, and it will create, you know, it will destroy these trees. Shit. Stupid lions. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Let's go back to my Undying. So it's gonna create tombstone. As you can see, the duration is 15, 20, 25, 30. That's enough time to, you know, for the team fight, for the push or anti-push. That is enough time. It doesn't look like much, but it's enough. It's definitely enough. Radius, that's interesting. That's a casting radius, right? I hope so. So basically what it does, there's a spawn interval, there's a 3 seconds, and there's a death, lust, heal, health threshold. I don't even know what it means. I simply don't know, because that spell is not controllable, okay? This is not controllable. Only thing you are controlling is the cast. Tombstone. And it's gonna create zombies in these 3-second intervals, so around that radius. I think this is the radius for the zombies to be created with. Why there are so many fucking my creeps, dude? Like, this is insane. As you can see, zombies are created, and they are following the targets up. So they'll be hunting these. So they'll be hunting these enemy targets, as you can see, the whole way, and slowing them down. As you can see, movement slow and slow duration. There's a spell immunity, so nobody can. As you can see, they're still following these guys, slowing them down. As you can see, hit by hit, and it's pretty intense. Of course, they disappear right now, but that's pretty intense. But I wouldn't recommend to level this up in the beginning because it can be killed. I don't have really any enemy hero. Maybe I can create one. Fuck it. Yes, it can be killed with few hits. Actually, late game, you know, it can be just destroyed in not even 1 second. But I definitely recommend you to level up this and this in the beginning. It will be so strong on that line, and you'll see it. Like, go for the soul ring and just spam it, and your enemies will be very desperate. Because you got the ultra heal in the beginning, it heals through everything. It can heal even like through the like a 3-man gang in the beginning. I've been through many 3-man gangs on me, and with the Undying I always survived, or my ally always survived because of the heal. So that is it. The tombstone one more time. As you can see, 3 seconds. 3 seconds, 3 seconds, and there you go. That's what it does. So only thing left, you know, you usually cast it like smartly, so the tower can attack it. Usually in a team fight, you just put it there. Just put it there. It's not controllable, as I said. You cannot control the outcome. So only thing you need to know is to cast it in the action in some smart position. They cannot really destroy it, or you will force them away from the tower, something like that. That's the only thing you need to know, okay? Ulti. I'm definitely curious about the ulti, so let's see. It's a transformation spell, and it will transform you to the flesh golem. Duration 30 seconds. It's upgradable by the Aghanim Scepter, but I wouldn't really recommend it. There are definitely better items for the Undying to buy than the Aghanim Scepter. Okay, it's not really good, and you know, I buy it from time to time just to have fun and see what it does, but it's not really worthy. And that's like one of the worst actually Aghanim Scepter upgrades. So the duration of Flesh Golem is 30 seconds. Movement slow, I think in that area is 9%. AMP, what is AMP, dude? As you can see, yes, aura slows all enemies units within 750 range. Amplifies damage, so I guess that's the amplify. Okay. These freaking shortcuts, man. Max damage amplified, I guess, is 20% that is scaling. Min damage amplified. Closer to the Undying, more damage. When a plague unit dies, Undying is healed equal to the percentage of that unit's maximum health. Okay, that's pretty understandable. So, you know, creeps, counting on every creep, every hero that is plagued, like around that aura of the Undying, you know, Flesh Golem, it's gonna like heal you, and that's it. I don't really understand the amplify damage. Let me check it first. Amplify the damage they take in that 750 range. The closer to Undying, the more damage. So the max damage is the closest to Undying. So let's say he's here. He will receive the 20% of the max damage. If he's on that edge of that 750 range, he's gonna receive, or the damage will be amplified to him by only 5%. Okay, now I understand. So let's do it. Oh boy, what the fuck is that? The helmet still stays. That's kind of weird. He looks kind of retarded, but pretty cool. Like the effect of the area, as you can see, it's there. And the area of presence of Undying is definitely there, as you can see. Like you got the tombstone, you got the heal, you got this. So you are still doing something, okay?
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Alright. Pretty cool. That's it, you know. As I said, you are not really, like, how to say it. So there's no effect. Usually it was flying after the Undying in Dota 1. Right now it's kind of instant, and it looks like at least instant. Like the heal is instant. You know, with the Undying, the things that you need to know, like, you can read all these things, but they are passive. Even the Tombstone is doing whatever it wants. You are not controlling that. You are not controlling your ulti. Nothing from this that you are reading, you are controlling. So only thing you need to know is click on that ulti. That's everything you need to know about that. It's kind of funny, but it's pretty much true. So, you know, all the things that you're casting, that you have to think of, are these things. The DK for the HPs, you know, as much units as you can, as much enemy units as you can, to get the, you know, their strength down and your strength up, meaning you will have more HPs. That's the point of that spell. I just need to check out one thing before I leave, and that is, let me buy a few things, even though I need to check if you even are going to be bigger. If you do it with this guy. It looks like you're actually getting bigger. Holy shit, man. This looks ridiculous as hell. Okay, so say hello to my insane Undying. This will of course never happen in a real game, but it looks ridiculous. So that is it. Thank you for watching. This was the Undying preview. As I said, like, many things are to explain. I think I kind of got it in the end. You know, 750 range. I said it already. But the only thing you need to know, to be honest, is this: is most hero, you know, as much as heroes as you can to catch off, to decrease their strength, increase yours as much as you can. Most units around this spell, or if you're gonna cast it, it's definitely, you know, the heal is gonna be much more, the damage is gonna be much more. In the beginning, this combo, it's just destroying everything. You'll see in the real game. The Tombstone and the ulti, those are two things that you basically just click. Okay, you don't need to know these things. You don't need to know. They are acting by themselves. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna play these heroes tomorrow, very early, and I think I can kind of say with the game with the Undying, I should be winning. Disruptor, that's a, you know, it can go both ways, but with the Undying and these two things, I don't think players of Dota 2 will be ready for this. You'll see how good this is. So again, thank you for watching.